What is up, my viewers? I'm starting my replay a little early because this is a viewer submitted replay, and for whatever reason there is no countdown timer. So this is an encounter battle on Himmelsdorf. There we go. See, I had no idea when that was going to happen. And right here, this is going to be somewhat of an interesting match. Himmelsdorf not really good for artillery. Now you'll see this GW Panther and our friend here, whose name is Minoz. I believe he has sent me a replay before. I cannot recall what replay, but he has told me some interesting things about this match. And yeah, so we will see exactly how this plays out. Now, his team sending a significant number of forces to the hill. If you take a look at the different tanks on each team, it's a pretty even match. No team really has a distinct advantage over the other one. Now, the enemy team does have a T-95, and on a city map such as this, a T-95 is a powerful asset to have, especially considering on city maps, T-95s can really abuse that frontal armor, just roll down an alleyway and not really have to worry about artillery ruining their day. He's going to try to take a shot at this Panther too, apparently, but he just doesn't feel comfortable taking it. The other artillery having no problem doing that. Now, he's probably going to try to take a shot on this T-29. Yes, he will, and he will hit him for about 329 damage. Now, his team definitely sent the majority of their forces to the north, and if you haven't noticed, he is platooned up with the two tier 9s on his team, that T-30 and that M103. So both of those very potent tanks. I own both of them. I love both of them, and he's trying to help out his team take this hill, but he really doesn't have any shots. The T-95 coming to play, I'm not really sure how likely it is that he'll actually land a shot on him, but apparently not very. If you notice, he took the shot and nothing really happened. So the enemy team's sending a lot to hill as well. So the main battlefield, the main battlefront on this map will be the hill. Both teams have sent a significant number of tanks to the hill, and his friend, his T-30, getting eliminated there by the T-29. That is the downside to the T-30. It does not have a lot of armor, only on the front of its turret, but nowhere else. Apparently the GW Panther having to go into tank destroyer mode. His team losing by a significant margin at this point, losing by 4 tanks. The enemy team has yet to lose a single tank. And what happens is, it looks like basically like they've lost some forces on the hill, but also just some forces down in the city. Not really able to overpower the enemy team. He's got a Jagdtiger kind of watching that alleyway, and he's using his overhead view to his advantage at this point. Now, this is one thing artillery should always take advantage of. If they get in a close quarters situation like he is right now on a city map, you can use this to tell exactly what the enemy is doing before you actually move around a corner. So he's going TD mode. His team losing by 6 kills now. Definitely not his fault in any way, especially being artillery on a map such as this. The hill being completely overrun. He's going to take a shot on this Jagdtiger, finishing him off. Also, at the same time, splashing that Panther. So 2 for 1 right there. Not a 2 for 1 kill, but you know what I mean, a 2 for 1 damage. And right here, French artillery faster reload coming in handy. He should have another shell loaded, basically being ready to take out this Panther here any minute now. And wait for it, SU-152? ISU-152 rocking the derp gun. There is no reason, in my opinion, that he should be using the derp. He should be using the 122 or the BL-10. I use the 122 on my SU-152. It is a very powerful gun, and yes, it only has 175 penetration, but that's why you try to get yourself in a position to where you can only use, where you get a lot of side shots. Now, the hill has been completely lost. He gets his 3rd kill right here. TD mode apparently being very effective for him, utilizing his teammates as distractions, which you really have to do as artillery if you plan to go TD mode. Now, his team, this is almost a guaranteed loss at this point. He is basically deciding it is time to bug out. I believe he told me he is completely stock, if I recall the email correctly. So he's got the stock gun, stock engine, stock everything, but that does not stop this artillery from hauling just armor across the field, man. That's one of the benefits of French artillery in general, is its fast movement speed. Now, that is so it can fire, reposition, and fire from a different location, and really be that mobile artillery that can reposition to the best place to rain down shells on the enemy team. Now, his teammate getting a final kill right here. Oh! failing like a boss. That enemy artillery should have had no reason to die. He looked like he was a fully upgraded French arty, and he just completely whipped his shell, just completely missed the target. Now, I believe, I cannot believe that shell just missed him by a hair. Now, even though his team lost, he did get 4 kills, so I am almost certain he made a profit. As this tier arty, apparently he does not have that high of a repair cost. I am surprised at how low that repair cost is. And if I recall correctly, he says he is not premium, so if he was running premium, he'd get approximately 500 something experience, which is pretty decent on a loss, especially for a loss as severe as this. Credits, like I said, I'm pretty sure he made a profit, so getting 4 kills, 5 of 6 shots hitting the target, you really don't see that too often on artillery. Artillery, you're lucky to hit half, if not a quarter of your shots, and when it says hit the target, that is referring only to shots that have directly hit the target. It does not take into account splash damage. So, right here, Sniper went to the Type 59 on his team. I am almost certain. Let me just look up that name right here. No, Sniper going to the enemy team, and so the steel wall going to the enemy team. Obviously, you can only get steel wall if you survive. So, his team just completely letting him down. I don't really know how else to say that. The forces that went in city got completely obliterated. The forces that went on hill, even though I think there was an even number, got completely just overrun. I think the T95 had was a large factor in that, definitely. And, you know, just doing the best he can, ending with 4 kills. He gets 4 of his team's 5 kills. So he definitely a team fail, but he was a boss. So yeah, failing like a boss. Yeah, let's just do with that. So I am still surprised at that ending there. Just that French artillery that ran around the corner and just rammed him had no reason to do that. If he had taken his time and actually hit him, I guarantee you our friend would have died. There is no doubt about it. Anyway, I digress. If you like this video, click that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have replay like this guy did, like Minaz here, just send it to spanglereplays@gmail.com. As always, that email will be in the description. And I guess, you know, this is Spang, signing off.